Hey, have you ever felt like no matter how much you earn, you're always running out of money? Like you're stuck in this endless cycle where financial freedom seems just out of reach? Well, you're not alone. 73% of millennials are now living paycheck to paycheck. And overall, 60% of all Americans are in the same situation. If you want to build wealth, you need to make sure your daily habits aren't secretly working against you. To be honest, when it came to money, I used to be as clueless as Homer Simpson or Peter Griffin, just spending whatever came in and hoping for the best. But at some point, I realized that couldn't go on forever. So I rolled up my sleeves, dove into financial books, tried out different strategies, and figured out what actually works. And now I'm here to save you days or even months of trial and error by sharing the best lessons in just a few minutes. Oh, and if you're into no-nonsense videos backed by solid sources and can't stand empty talk, hit that subscribe button. You're in the right place. I'm just getting this channel off the ground, and every sub gives me fuel to keep creating. So if you're serious about leveling up your mindset, habits, and money game, let's grow together. Mistake number one, thinking a high income means you're wealthy. I had this light bulb moment thanks to the book The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. Wealth is what you don't see. A common mistake people make is assuming that a high salary automatically means financial success. You see someone driving a luxury car, living in a big house, wearing designer clothes, yet you think, wow, they must be rich. But here's the truth. Real wealth isn't about what you earn. It's about what you keep. Many people with six-figure salaries still live paycheck to paycheck because every time they get a raise, they increase their spending. This is called lifestyle creep. They buy a bigger house, lease a nicer car, upgrade their gadgets. Meanwhile, someone earning $60,000 a year but saving 30% will end up wealthier than someone earning $200,000 but spending everything. How to fix that? Shift your focus from income to savings rate. Before upgrading your lifestyle, ask yourself, if my income suddenly stopped, how long could I survive? The goal of this step isn't to earn more just to spend more. It's to save more and build freedom. Mistake number two, trying to look rich instead of being rich. This one really hit me after reading The Millionaire Next Door. It's a game changer. The truly wealthy often live in modest homes, drive used cars, and avoid luxury brands. Most self-made millionaires don't drive Lamborghinis or wear Gucci. They live in average neighborhoods, drive reliable cars, and spend less than they make. Meanwhile, many middle-class earners max out their credit cards trying to look successful. Social media makes this worse. You see influencers flaunting luxury lifestyles and feel like you need to keep up. And honestly, I've been there too. Slightly embarrassing to admit, but hey, full transparency, I blew a big chunk of my first real income, sometimes even my last few bucks, on trendy clothes. I wanted to look the part, like I had it all figured out. Like I was this confident, successful guy who knew what he was doing. Just like those Instagram guys who always look like they're one coffee away from buying a yacht. Spoiler, I didn't. Now those clothes aren't worth anything, and definitely not what I paid for them. And every time I calculate what that money could have turned into, if I had invested it in my business, stocks, or even a decent course, it really hurts. Why didn't someone smack my hand every time I hovered over that buy now button? How to fix that? Before making a big purchase, ask yourself, does this actually improve my life, or am I just trying to impress people? Real financial success isn't about showing off. It's about having choices and security. Mistake number three, not automating your finances. This realization came straight from Ramit Sethi's I Will Teach You to Be Rich. And honestly, it's one of the most practical tips out there. Managing money shouldn't rely on willpower. It should be automated. Most people try to save whatever is left at the end of the month. Spoiler alert, nothing is ever left. That's because spending expands to match your income. The secret, pay yourself first. Set up automatic transfers to savings and investment accounts the moment you get paid. That way, saving becomes effortless. Think of it like a gym membership for your finances. Set it and forget it. How to fix that? Set up auto transfers into emergency fund. Aim to save enough to cover 3 to 6 months of your basic living expenses, so you're not thrown off by unexpected costs or job loss. Retirement accounts, like a 401k, a traditional or Roth IRA, or even a simple index fund. Investment accounts, even small amounts compound over time. Mistake number four, not understanding the true cost of spending. This mindset shift came from the book Your Money or Your Life, and it completely changed the way I think about spending. Money is something we trade our life energy for. Every dollar you spend represents hours of your life. Buying a $500 gadget isn't just spending $500. It's spending X hours of work. If you make $25 an hour, that's 20 hours of your life. How to fix that? Before buying something, convert the price into work hours. This makes spending decisions much clearer. But if you're watching this and thinking, dude, I can barely afford food and rent right now, What investments are you even talking about? I hear you. I've been there too. When money's that tight, the priority isn't saving, it's earning more. And no, not grinding 24/7. I mean spending even 15 to 20 minutes a day building a skill that'll raise your income over time. Free courses, small freelance gigs, even just tracking your spending, it all counts. Because trust me, if you don't give up the advice from earlier, it'll come in handy a lot sooner than you think. And if you want a separate video on how to start earning more from almost nothing, drop a comment and let me know. Let's wrap this up. Everything we talked about today, these aren't just nice to have habits. These are the foundation for building real, lasting financial freedom. And it's not about being perfect or changing your entire life overnight. It's about small, smart shifts that compound over time. That's how real progress happens. So where do you start? Start with just one change. Pick the habit that hit you the hardest today and take action on it this week. Automate one transfer. Say no to one unnecessary purchase. Track one spending day. Doesn't matter how small it feels. What matters is that you start. Once you get momentum, you'll start to feel the shift. You'll stop feeling like money is slipping through your fingers and start feeling like you're actually in control. You'll sleep better, think clearer, and over time, yeah, your life really can change. Let me know in the comments, what's the one thing you're going to try from this video? Don't just watch, implement, because that's how shift happens. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.